So I'm going to have a bunch of videos today about different topics that I am interested in, and this topic is going to be about soul purpose. Soul purpose and kind of soul searching. So when I started this process of my awakening at the very beginning of the year, January 2023, I wanted to know my soul purpose, and right away, it's interesting. I had a Kundalini awakening, and a lot of people have different experiences on that. And different viewpoints on that. For me, my Kundalini awakening was beautiful. I've heard that it can be painful or really difficult, but mine was really beautiful. And the funny thing is that I actually didn't know mine was a Kundalini awakening. I had no idea what chakras were. I didn't know what Kundalini was. I had just started meditating, and at one point, I had unconsciously been working on different chakras, my root chakra, and then my sacral, and then I had this awakening without even realizing what it was. And then when I started taking courses, that's when I realized, I was like, oh, chakras, okay, well this chakra opened, and then this chakra opened, and then I felt the energy flowing through. And then I found out what Kundalini awakening was, and I was like, oh, okay, so I was right. I was like, okay, so my chakras were opening up, but in a sense, it's a Kundalini awakening. And for me, it was really this really beautiful energy where it shot all the way up. My crown opened up. Like I can visualize my body when I was having that moment. And then I was in bliss for the first week. I was like, life is beautiful. We're all connected. And then it was at that point that I had a lot of people say like, oh, you can get lost. I got lost a little bit there, probably a week after my awakening, because then I was like, wait, if we're all connected, then I can't be doing this and I shouldn't be doing that. And so, yeah, that got me a little bit lost. So, again, that's why I'm doing these videos, because I did feel lost in the beginning. But you find your way. And so that's what one of my big focuses was finding my soul purpose. And I want to tell you that I believe that your soul purpose, you don't have just one soul purpose. So when I started, I learned, it's actually funny. I have a TikTok video, back when I started therapy. I believe it was probably in 2021, 2022. And it was back during my dark night of the soul. And I was like, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? And I said that I wanted to help people heal. I think I said something like that. It was along the lines like, I wish I could hug people and take their pain away. Like that was really something that like, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if that was a superpower. And so when I had my awakening, I started just kind of intuitively following things that was popping up on my Facebook feed and stuff like that, which led me to energy healing. I was like, what the hell's energy healing? And when I was like, I can, with my hands and with my energy, help heal other people. This is an actual superpower. I was blown away. I was like, this is my soul purpose. And I was like, yes. And so I started taking classes and I started doing all of that. Now, fast forward to today, do I think that I'm supposed to be devoting 100% of my time to going and having someone, I bought a table and everything. I have all of the stuff to do energy healing, but is that what I'm supposed to be doing? No, I don't think so. It's part of it. And it led me on a path to understanding chakras, understanding energy and how it works. And now I think that as much as that was my sole purpose at that moment, it has now shifted. So our souls have many different paths and purposes. And now as I say purpose, I don't think it's a purpose. We have these different steps that take us to enlightenment. And my wonderful husband, we were talking about enlightenment. He's like, yeah, but everyone's not here for that. If your path isn't to wanting enlightenment, or to shifting dimensions and going to the 5D world, which if you haven't, I'll dive into that in another video. But if that's not what your goal is in this life, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. I do believe at some point our bodies in general, our physical souls, I think all want to raise to a higher state of being. So like that's why when we're sad, it's really uncomfortable, because that's not our natural state. We want it to raise up into a loving, happy enlightenment state, which enlightenment is the top of the map of consciousness. If you go and Google up map of consciousness, or I can send a link down in the description of this video. I really need to figure out how to pop things up on my screen. I'll get there one day. Or I should just say I'm there on another time period parallel to this. I'm already there. But anyways, so yeah, so if you're feeling really lost and you're like, what is my soul purpose? Just know that follow what is intuitively you're feeling right now. So if you're feeling like my life purpose is to go help others, that might just be a stepping stone into something else. And embrace that and embody that, but just don't hold on to that. Like if I was sitting here saying, oh no, but I already know my life purpose. My life purpose is to be an energy healer. What am I doing over here? Then I wouldn't be feeling as fulfilled as I am now. So we need to let go of outcome and just embrace the journey. Gosh, sorry. As you, I'm not sure if anyone watching this is where they are, but if you haven't started really dabbing into energy, as sometimes you'll see me kind of holding my heart or getting distracted, I've really tapped into my energetic field and my guides, and so every now and then when I hit something that they're really happy about, I'll just get this like rush of energy. So if you ever see me doing that, it might be because I get overwhelmed, and pay attention to what I just said, because they're like, yeah, that was really good. Anyways, this became a kind of a long video. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to be a short or not. But yeah, if you're looking for your soul purpose, just trust yourself. We're intuitively, just listen intuitively to yourself. It's really going to be one of your best guides to your process. All right. So, much love, light, just best wishes, on your path, your journey, and take care.